Alright guys, so anybody that is new to survival, bushcrafting, any of that, what I have here are just a few of my knives. If I start down here, I have a Heli Harding, Heli Tamagami. This is Jacklore. This is the Essie Azula. Here's the SE6, Mora Bushcraft Black, and this is my son's Mora, oh shit, I ain't even sure which one it is. It's a stainless steel, but if you are wondering what you need for a knife, this one's tang comes into about right here. It's a rat tail tang. This one has a tang through, I think it's a 3/4 tang. When people talk about full tang, what they're talking about is that entire chunk of steel. And I've made these handles. They're a Russian olive burl. Essie Azula. I use that for a neck knife. Shit, I can't stand up or sit down. Something that I done with my Essie is I took a piece of leather and I extended it so it's more of a drop down. Then I took my Dremel and I cut that out so that it would actually ride right. I don't like knives that ride real high. The Jacklore, excellent knife, 01 tool steel. This Heli is a laminated high carbon steel, and I love this knife. Out of all of these, I would say that my Tamagami is my favorite. The Heli Harding, this is a stainless steel knife. I bought the blank and then I put my own handle on it, and to be honest with you, this thing is always in my backpack. This is in my backpack. Elijah just came and got his little Heli.
These hooks suck.
But
I lost another hook.
if you're just starting, I would recommend the Mora Black to anybody. It's a high carbon steel blade made in Sweden. It is sharp. I mean, right out of the box, it's probably one of the sharpest knives I've ever seen. And I mean, the prices go, I think these are about, I'm gonna say it's under 15 bucks. The black is running, I think, $55 now. The SE6 is, last I checked, the SE6 was out of stock, and it was running, I think I paid 140 something for that one. A guy that subs my DJ channel told me he hated this knife, and I think I gave him 25 bucks for it. He wanted 20 and I gave him 25 to cover the shipping. I got this one in a trade. No, I paid 100 bucks for my Jacklore. The guy that had it didn't want it, or was trying to get something else. Heli Tamagami. I think I paid 280 bucks, and with shipping it was close to 300. And then on the blank on the Harding, or Hardig. Heli Hardig is what that is. I think I paid 40 bucks for the blank. I made the sheath. In fact, I bought 2 of the Hardig blanks, and then I got a Heli Bracker blank. But you know, you guys, if you are, even if you're just looking for a reliable knife, I would say the Mora Black. Now, if you're like me and you like a little bigger blade, you can't beat the SE6. That thing's got enough meat to it that it will really sink in. You can do some chopping with it. And one thing that I did to mine is right here in the jimping, I just sank my Dremel into it, and I got that little divot for a ferro rod to scrape a ferro rod on. But you know, you don't have to pay. I think these are going for close to $300 now. This one is still, I think, $225. You know, in all honesty, the Mora Black has the same cutting edge, or actually, I don't want to touch that. That is actually pretty close. Now the Heli Harding, the thing I don't like about it, it's only a 3.5-inch blade. I carry pocket knives. To me, that's almost a neck knife. But, you know, I would worry more about comfort. If you can pick the knife up, and this is why the Tamagami is my favorite. Fills your hand excellent. Holds an edge like no tomorrow. It is just an all-around comfortable blade. I just wish that the blade was in the 5 to 6 inch range, which is why the SE is my favorite out of all of these. I just like a longer knife. I cut meat for 15 years. I always used a 6-inch blade. And to me, when I get into the shorter blades, I might as well just have a pocket knife. But, you know, that's just my opinion. I know there's other guys out there that love the smaller, shorter blade, and that's fine. But I think to cover all your bases, if you get into a 6-7-inch blade, you can do everything. I can do everything with this knife that each one of those, any of these will do. So, anyhow, guys, there's just a few of my knives, and you know, hopefully it helps out somebody. And I'll catch you later. Have a good one.